Welcome to College of San Mateo here in the South Bay as the Crawdads trek over for their last time playing here this season against the Menlo Park Legends. Kasey Kazliner, Charlie Limoncelli taking you through this presentation of Crawdads baseball. A thrilling win for Walnut Creek yesterday. 4-2 final over the Alameda Merchants. A game that the Crawdads and Merchants went back and forth in. The Crawdads stay alive in the standings. We're running down only 4 games left for Walnut Creek. They'll face off against a Menlo team that has struggled recently. They've won back-to-back games, but it's a team that's had the Crawdads number this year.
Absolutely, 4-1 on the Walnut Creek Crawdads. Menlo Park has won 2 of 3 contests here at their home field. They've been really hard to hit, actually, most of the time against Walnut Creek, especially the starters. They tend to go long and have really good outings.
Absolutely. It's a windy day here in San Mateo. 67 degrees and sunny. As the Crawdads will face a lefty pitcher, Paul Wheeler, to start. It'll be Peter Storyahan on the hill for the Crawdads when they take things over. As we're almost set to begin this ball game, as the Crawdads look for back-to-back wins here as we approach the weekend. Crawdads line up: Ryan Ellis, Brandon Clisby, Joey Donnelly, Cam Calvillo, Cam Taylor, back-to-back Cams in the lineup, Riley Leininger, Joe Coupland, Trey Johnson, and then Hunter Hirayama. The Legends defense: outfield left to right, Vasquez, Degler, Rabago. Infield right to left, Birdsall, Filter, Bose, Samaitis. Robbins, the catcher, Cartwright, the DH, and Paul Wheeler on the mound. Crawdads facing a lefty. They faced a few lefties yesterday, had some success. Could only score 2 runs through the first 8 innings. Got 2 in the 9th. Eventually, it was enough to go to victory. Crawdads pitching did its job yesterday. So set to begin the top of the first inning. It'll be Ryan Ellis, a designated hitter, to lead things off. Hitting out of the left side against the lefty pitcher, Paul Wheeler. Ellis was the hero yesterday for the Crawdads. Had the game-winning RBI single in the 9th inning. Crawdads wouldn't give up the lead, and they won 4-2. So face against Paul Wheeler. Wheeler struggled this year, 8.56 ERA, just committed to University of San Francisco out of UCSB, where he didn't play in 2025. Ellis digs in on the left side. Had his best year with the Crawdads 3 years ago. So Wheeler looks in for the sign now, winds and deals the first pitch of the game. In there for a strike, fastball hard of the plate, 0-1. Ellis hitting .228 on the year in the leadoff spot again. He has hits in back-to-back games. Second most RBIs on the team, 16. 0-1 count on him. Wheeler rocks and deals the 0-1. And the breaking ball runs inside and clips the shoulder of Ryan Ellis. He'll be on first with nobody out in the top of the first.
And not only did he get Ellis, but it got the home plate umpire off of his shoulder. That definitely doesn't tickle either the hitter nor the umpire.
There was a breaking ball that ran inside, but the ricochet, like you said, hit the home plate umpire. Well, the Crawdads with an early base runner. Ryan Ellis over at first. Nobody out in the top of the first. As a quick battery meeting between Robbins and Wheeler. Just trying to find his pitches after the hit by pitch, stay confident. Crawdads desperately needing wins at this point in the year. If they won out, they would have 1 less win than they finished with last year. As Brandon Clisby, the righty hitter, digs in. As he shows bunt immediately, gets one down. Wheeler picks it up, will throw to first for the out. Ellis advances to second.
Number 4, Joey Donnelly.
That'll bring up Joey Donnelly, Crawdads' best hitter. Highest average in the CCL North, hitting .374 on the year. Did snap his 10-game hit streak yesterday, but is riding a 13-game on-base streak. Lefty on lefty matchup with Ryan Ellis over at second, 1 out in the top of the first. Wheeler stares in for the sign, now agrees to Will Robbins. Looks over at second, now fires home. First offering, fastball hard of the plate, called a strike. 0-1 to Joey Donnelly. Also leads the Crawdads in stolen bases, has 8 on the year, had one yesterday. His OPS just 22 points over 1,000. A 1 count on him. Here's the second offering. As that one runs inside, nearly hits him. Called the ball, 1-1.
Inconsistencies early in this one from Wheeler. Seen him locate a couple for a strike, but he's been inside on these lefty hitters.
Wheeler is known for throwing hard. Had an 88-mile-an-hour fastball reported out of high school. That was 2 years ago. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Early swing from Donnelly. Misses on the breaking ball. 1-2 on Joey. 1 out top of the first. Ellis hit by a pitch earlier in the inning, then advanced on the bunt. He's at second base, trying to come around early for the Crawdads. They'd like some offense, only putting up 4 runs in each of the last 2 games. 1-2, hit on the ground over to second base. Fired to first in time by Filter. 2 outs in the top of the first as Ellis advances to third base.
Still productive out there from Donnelly, but a couple of really good recovery pitches from Paul Wheeler, able to work some good off-speed stuff, a really nasty breaking ball that Donnelly swung and missed, and then that change-up there for soft contact.
That'll bring up Cam Calvillo with 2 outs. The runner over at third is Ellis. Righty hitter against the lefty pitcher Wheeler. Calvillo back in the lineup, did not play yesterday. Had an 11-game on-base streak snapped 2 games ago as he takes inside from Wheeler, 1-0. He's hitless in his last 2 games. Had a really good end to the first half of the season. Now post-All-Star break, trying to find his legs. Wheeler kicks and deals the 1-0. Pitch bounces in the dirt, 2-0. Calvillo this season hitting .239. Had a really good year at Cal State Northridge his junior season in 2025. Started in all but 9 games, hitting over 300. The 2-0 pitch from Wheeler runs outside, breaking ball opposite batter's box. Robbins retrieves, 3-0. Quickly a hitter's count for Cam Calvillo, who played 4 years of quarterback in high school as well. Dual sport athlete. Wheeler peering at third, now set at the belt. He deals the 3-0 pitch. That time in the dirt, not close. Another fastball, 4-pitch walk to Cam Calvillo. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, top of the first.
Wheeler really struggling against the right-handed hitters, although Clisby did technically get out on the bunt, was able to be productive. See how he attacks the next lefties, though.
Brings up Cam Taylor. He's been hot so far for the Crawdads. Did snap his 5-game hit streak yesterday, but still is riding a 24-game on-base streak. Every single game he's reached. 2 walks, 2 stolen bases yesterday. Bringing it up to 7 swiped bags on the year. He also scored the go-ahead run off the Ellis single in the 9th inning. So he digs out of the left side against the lefty pitcher with runners on the corners. Wheeler's first offering to Taylor. Fastball hard to the plate, called a strike. 0-1. Taylor 6'2", 220 pounds. Pretty nice rounded out frame that he's used to his advantage. A lot of power in his swing. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball again. Same location, called a strike. Quickly 0-2 on Taylor, who has struggled with the strikeout this year. 22 Ks on the year. Needs to protect with 2 strikes. Wheeler steps back on, towing the third base side of the rubber. Runners on the corners for the Crawdads, trying to score early. 2 outs. The 0-2. Breaking ball runs inside. Taylor turns out of the way. 1-2. Cam in 2025 at Eastern Kentucky only hit .115, albeit he only played in 15 games, had 3 hits in 26 at-bats on a team that struggled. Wheeler deals the 1-2 as it's line to shallow left center field, down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Calvillo trailing around second. He'll get to third base. Runners on the corners for the Crawdads. 1-0 with 2 outs in the top of the first.
Taylor continues to produce here late in the season. Kasey does a really nice job taking that breaking ball the other way into the left center gap. That's an advanced approach that we've really seen lately from him.
It is. We've seen him hit it the other way quite a bit recently. Same situation, but now the Crawdads with a 1-0 lead. Runners on the corners, 2 outs for Riley Leininger. Playing short today, not his normal third base spot. He's looking for an RBI opportunity with runners on the corners. Lefty on lefty matchup is the first offering in there for a strike, 0-1. Leininger has the 2nd highest batting average by an active Crawdad, hitting .250. Has doubles in back-to-back games after hitting a nice one yesterday. The 0-1, Taylor goes, the pitch, called the ball, the throw to second, no one covering. The throw was to the shortstop Bose, but he was in his normal shortstop spot. So that's a swiped bag for Taylor. His 8th of the year. 1-1 count at the dish to Leininger. Second and third, 2 outs, top of the first. Wheeler trying to get out of the trouble. Looks at third now, agrees to the sign. Set at the belt, now winds and deals the 1-1. As Leininger pops it up high in the air, right center field. Degler racing to his left, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Crawdads get one. They lead 1-0. They leave 2 on base after 1 hit and a walk and a hit by pitch. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Walnut Creek. Welcome back to San Mateo. Crawdads with a 1-0 lead after the Cam Taylor RBI single in the top of the first. It'll be Peter Storjohan on the hill for the Crawdads. He's had a very good season, only giving up 3 earned runs in over 16 innings of work to the tune of a 1.6 ERA. He'll face the top of the Menlo Park order. Charlie Degler, James Bose, and Mitchell Birdsall will hit in this inning. Degler digs out of the left side, no batting gloves for him. First offering from Storjohan to him is laced left field down for a base hit. Gets down the line, Degler rounding around first. He'll get into second base with a slide. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the first for Menlo Park.
Degler really looking fastball there. That's exactly what Storjohan went to. A 2-pitch guy, and he just takes it the other way from the left side. Another advanced approach from one of these guys here in the CCL.
Menlo Park's been a pesky team this year when the Crawdads have taken leads early in games. Notably, last time these two teams played, the Crawdads had 2 in the top of the first, then allowed 2 in the bottom of the first. Storjohan out of the stretch at the belt. Now he kicks and deals to James Bose, who takes the ball inside on the fastball. 1-0. Bose having an electric season this year. 322 average, 121 at-bats. He's gotten a lot of playing time. He waits for the 1-0 count. Nobody out the bottom of the first. Second offering in there for a strike that time. Goes back to the fastball. 1-1. Bose from San Jose originally, not far from where we're playing right now. He's hitless his last 2 games after a 4-game hit streak. Trying to be a difference maker in these past few games. The 1-1 pitch from Storjohan. Fastball runs outside, 2-1. Really sticking with the heater. Degler over at second base. He's taken a pretty small lead consistently in this at-bat. Storjohan agrees to the sign, rocks the baby at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball low and away, 3-1 to Bose. Storjohan struggling a bit.
Yeah, his stuff has so much movement, Casey. The 2-seamer and the slider. Really trying to paint the corners right now. Trying to go over the heart of the plate, I'd say, is the best option going forward right now.
The 3-1 pitch from Storjohan, inside fastball, ball 4. So the bottom of the first leads off with a double from Degler, then a walk to Bose. And that'll bring up Mitchell Birdsall with first and second, nobody out in the bottom of the first.
It's also been an unusual situation here for Storyahan. He's a reliever at heart. He was that at UC Santa Barbara. He was that at Diablo Valley College. This is his first start on the year for Walnut Creek, so trying to manage that, being the first guy out.
That'll bring up Mitchell Birdsall, the first baseman who also catches. Hitting out of the right side with first and second, nobody out. First offering for Storyahan, lone in the dirt, 1-0. Birdsall, another San Jose guy, went to Valley Christian High School. Played football and hockey as well as baseball. Really well-rounded athlete. Storyahan set, now fires the 1-0. Fastball hard to the plate, called a strike, 1-1. That's a dangerous pitch to leave in there for Birdsall, a guy who's been hitting very well lately. 5 hits his last 2 games combined, including a home run and a double. Storyahan set again. Looks over at second twice. Now comes home, the 1-1. Fastball just a bit low. 2-1 to Clisby, who tried to frame it. Birdsall, one of the catchers on this roster. They're a team, the Legends, that like to convert a lot of catchers into other positions. 3 guys in the order today that have played catcher. The 2-1, as it's grounded foul left side, 2-2. Birdsall had an interesting collegiate start. Went to Kansas. The Jayhawks didn't play. Now in JUCO. Didn't play for about 2 weeks with the Legends at the end of June, but he's back. The 2-2 pitch from Storyahan, swing and a miss. A big K with 2 on and now 1 out. So that'll bring up Austin Rabago.
That's a really nice low-away slider from Peter Storyahan. Does a really nice job dotting up the strike zone in that at-bat and gets the put away with some nasty movement.
1 out in the bottom of the first. Like you said, a nice pitch from Storyahan to finally get something going for him. So it'll bring up the lefty hitter, Austin Rabago. He's playing in right field today. One of only 2 lefties in the lineup. First offering from Storyahan. Fastball hard to the plate, called a strike, 0-1. Rabago plays over at Hendrix College, a program that has had 2 players debut in the majors, both in the 1930s, though. It's been a long time coming. .250 average for Rabago on the summer. 22 hits and 88 at-bats. Storyahan looking at second long. Now the 0-1 pitch is outside. Runner goes to throw to third. Got him. Clisby says be gone as he gets the runner at third, and that's a big out, number 2.
Really nice throw back there from Brandon Clisby. Haven't seen him tested a whole lot behind the dish. It's been Justice primarily at the catcher spot, who's recorded most of the caught stealing, but battery guy doing a good job.
It's a 1-1 count on Rabago. The pitch in the dirt, bounces in front of Clisby. The runner will advance on the wild pitch. Now 2-1 count as Bose cruises into second base. So Storyahan started this inning with a double and a walk given up, but now 2 outs, only a runner at second. A bit more manageable. So cleans off the ball. Steps on the first base side. Rabago has had 2 hitless games in a row after a pretty good span before that. The 2-1 pitch from Storyahan, outside fastball, 3-1. Rabago in control. Last time these 2 teams played, Rabago had a hit, or 2 hits, excuse me, a double and a single. So he has some ownage over the Crawdads this year. He digs back in on the left side. Storyahan at the belt, looking at second. Now Roxon fires the 3-1. Pitch outside, fastball, misses, ball 4. 2 walks in the inning. It'll be first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the first.
Storyahan having some trouble with the lefties. Bose and Rabago, the only 2 hitters from that left side in the Menlo order. He's walked both of them. He's been very cautious trying to attack them inside. Everything's been away, and it's resulted in a pair of walks.
Righty hitting third baseman Cal Zemedas digs in. Guy out of University of the Pacific with 2 on and 2 out. The first offering to him is a strike, fastball around the knees, 0-1. Cal took over as the everyday third baseman for the Legends after Dane Most ended his season. Most had a really good year for the Legends. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Fastball hard to the plate, quickly 0-2 on Kazliner. Got another player from San Jose, a bit of a pipeline from South Bay's biggest city to Menlo Park. Storyhan, the 0-2 pitch. Outside, breaking ball, 1-2. Zemaitis hitting under the Mendoza line, 172. 5 hits in 8 games. One of those hits a home run, though. Hitless his last 3 games. Actually spent time at TCU, but as a student. 1-2 is laced shallow left field, down for a base hit. Bose being waved home. The relay is not in time, the umpire says, and the runner advances to third. So Bose scores on the play, Rabago into third, and a single entirely for Zemaitis, and this game's tied at 1.
I thought that throw was in time. Clisby looked like he had the tag, but instead a really nice piece of hitting for Kazliner. Either way, ball was well struck, used his speed, and the Crawdad defense not focusing on him to get to third.
It's a 1-1 ball game now with runners on the corners and 2 outs. So that'll bring up Will Robbins, the catcher, heading out of the right side with his low stance. Storyhan trying to get out of the trouble. The first offering to Robbins, low and away fastball, 1-0. Robbins on a 3-game hit streak, 2 doubles across that span, 2 hits yesterday. Spent 2025 at Princeton, where he had a good season in a small sample size, hitting over 250. The 1-0 pitch, low and away, breaking ball, 2-0. Robbins, 21 years of age, his first year with the Legends. Guy that started the season very hot, cooled down in late June in the summer. The 2-0 pitch from Storyhan, same location, same pitch, breaking ball low and away. 3-0 quickly on Robbins. Storyhan continuing to struggle. Had a gift after the runner was caught stealing and has not been able to take advantage. The 3-0 pitch, breaking ball away. Goes to it once more, misses location, and that loads the bases. Third walk of the inning for Deuce Filter.
Now,
We're gonna get a timeout here. Clisby probably just going to try and calm Storyhan down. We know he's got the stuff, Casey. He's been really dominant all season long. This, apart from his last time against Menlo when they won here, he allowed a couple hits, but the stuff was over the plate. He was getting swing and misses. Right now, he just can't find the strike zone.
And when he has found the strike zone, it's been costly. Double given up and then the RBI single. So that'll bring up Deuce Filter, hitting out of the right side. Hits in back-to-back games for Deuce on a 5-game on-base streak. Has improved quite a bit this year, hitting .231. First pitch to him as he hits it high up in the air softly over to first base. Taylor will catch the pop-up for the 3rd out of the bottom of the 1st. So it's 3 walks, 2 hits, 1 run for Menlo Park. We'll go to the top of the 2nd inning in this tied ball game. Welcome back to San Mateo. Bit of wind picking up here in this high 60s day in the South Bay. Crawdads and Legends tied up at 1 as we begin the top of the second inning. Paul Wheeler still on the hill for Menlo Park after giving up a run last inning. Crawdads stayed dangerous, getting the Cam Taylor RBI single to get him on the board. It'll be 7-8-9, starting with the righty hitter Joe Coupland, who is penciled back in the lineup today. First offering to him from Wheeler, as Coupland fouls it off to the right side, 0-1. Coupland this season has had an up and down year in the Creek, hitting 184, hitless his last 2 games after a stretch of games that really showed why he could be worthy of an everyday job. He is a two-way guy as well. So digs back into the right side. Wheeler trying to eat up some innings. He's a guy that hasn't gone more than 3 this year. Comes set at the belt. Now rocks and deals the 0-1. Fastball away. 1-1. Bit high as well on Coupland. Coupland homered in the first league game of the year at his own college field. Has had mixed playing time and mixed results since. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Coupland laid on the fastball hard to the plate. 1-2. Crawdads know what's at stake. This is a game they really want to win to stay in the thick of the playoff race. Set at the belt, the 1-2 from Wheeler. Another swing and a miss. And that gets Coupland on strikes. 1 out in the top of the second inning.
Really nice stuff from Wheeler. We saw him struggle in the top of the first, but right there, just dominant. 3 straight fastballs over the plate, overpowers Coupland.
That brings up Trey Johnson, the 8-hole guy, playing center field today and hitting out of the left side. Trey struggled a bit lately, hitless in his last 3 games, but he has been getting on base. As he shows bunt, the first offering low and away, 1-0. Trey's second in hits, has 23 by any active Crawdads, only behind Joey Donnelly. Has 14 RBIs on the year as well. The 1-0 pitch from Wheeler goes over the catcher's glove to the backstop, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Crawdads looking to get back to the playoffs. Had a really historically great year last year. But they'd have to win out just to finish 1 game below their 23-14 mark from last season when they went to the championship. The 2-0 pitch runs inside. Fastball that time just off the plate. 3-0. Johnson, no stranger to the walk this year, as 10 of those, 16 strikeouts. He's walked in back-to-back games. The 3-0 pitch is over the plate, called a strike on the changeup. 3-1. And in fact, Johnson, his last 2 games, has combined for 4 walks. So he's had a good eye. Might not be getting the hits, but he's still getting aboard. Wheeler waits the 3-1 pitch, fouls it straight back. Johnson does. Count goes full. Johnson started the year on a tear, was hitting over 300 consistently up until about June 19th. Now in the mid-200s. Wheeler stares in, the 3-2 pitch as Johnson bounces it high over to the mound. Wheeler picks it up, throws to first in time for the second out of the top of the second inning.
Tough break from Johnson there, but another nice pitch from Paul Wheeler. He's really dishing it out right now. Going over the plate, overpowering the Crawdads hitters with the fastball.
2 outs in the top of the second inning for Hunter Hirayama. Base is empty for him. He's hitless in his short Crawdad career to this point, only 2 games played, 0 for 4 combined. First offering from Wheeler is a fastball away, 1-0. Hirayama very highly ranked out of high school. He's the 3rd ranked shortstop in the state of Hawaii in 2021. Had a 300 batting average his senior year of high school. The 1-0, breaking pitch outside again, 2-0. Crawdads last year, historically good year, lost the Conejo Oaks 2-0 in the championship series. Would love to make it back to the playoffs just to make some noise and potentially go back to the title. The 2-0, breaking pitch finds the zone over the heart of the plate. 2-1 to Hirayama. He entered the transfer portal early in the 2025 collegiate season out of St. Mary's. Dealt with some injuries as well. The belt, the 2-1 from Wheeler. Fastball away, 3-1. Wheeler this season at Santa Barbara did not play but did commit to USF. It's his first year in summer ball. Another San Jose guy from Bellarmine High School. The 3-1 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Low breaking ball fools Hirayama, and the count runs full for the second batter in a row.
We were able to work the off-speed stuff now as well, paired up away from the fastball. That was a filthy slider.
Wheeler looking for the punch-out. Already has one this inning. 2 outs in the top of the second. Base is empty for Hirayama. The payoff pitch as he clocks it out to straightaway center field in the ballpark as Degler races back and makes the catch. So the side is retired. No hits, no errors, no walks. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. 1-1 game. Kasey Kazliner and Charlie Limoncelli here in the bottom side of the second inning. Crawdads and Legends all knotted up at 1. Peter Stoyahan, the right-hander, still on the hill for Walnut Creek. He gave up 1 run last inning off 3 walks and 2 base hits. He'll face the bottom of the order, 8-9-1, with Zach Vasquez digging in to the right side. Vasquez has not played as a position player against the Crawdads this season. A guy who's a two-way guy. The first offering to him low, 1-0. Vasquez, very impressive in 3 games as a hitter. 444 average, 9 at-bats. Looking for his first extra base hit. The 1-0 pitch from Stoyahan, swing and a miss. Vasquez, a young guy too, only 17 years old. He's committed to Ohlone College from Vail, Arizona originally. Rated 7 on the perfect game scale. The 1-1, fastball low and away, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Vasquez will turn 18 in December. So he is a young guy on this roster. Was big for Cienega High School in Arizona, helped them break a 15-year win drought in the state tournament. But has really stormed on the scene for the Legends. Stoyahan rocks and fires a 2-1 inside. Breaking ball has Vasquez turn. 3-1 count on Zach. He'll play at Ohlone College, not too far from here. No batting gloves for him. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Scoops at the low breaking ball. Full count.
That's a really nice pitch from Peter Stoyahan there. Attack the low slider. Gets the bite too.
Vasquez digs back in. Righty on righty matchup. The payoff pitch as he grounds it straight over to second. A bit of a bounce for Hirayama. Picks it up, throws to first in time. The first out of the bottom of the second inning.
That's a really good recovery for Peter Stoyahan. Originally was down 3-1 in the count. Gets the swing and miss, and then another looping slider, soft ground ball to second.
The first time through the lineup, we'll round out with Ryan Cartwright. Head first baseball alum. Hitting .235 on the year. Only has 1 hit in his last 5 games. Righty on righty matchup as he takes a pitch to the back. It's a hit by pitch. Cartwright will go to first. Turned out of the way in time, but those sting.
Absolutely. Now there's 1 for each team, Casey. We saw a couple yesterday between the Crawdads and the Merchants.
That'll bring up Charlie Degler, guy who led off the game with a double. It's the first pitch of the game. Was later caught stealing, trying to nab third. But he'll work with a man on first base. 1 out, bottom of the second inning. Bit of a lead over at first for Cartwright. First offering to Degler. Fastball in the dirt, bounces in front of Clisby, who blocks it. 1-0. Cartwright stays put over at first base. Degler, one of Menlo's most reliable bats, hands down. Has 4 extra base hits on the year, including a triple. Searching for his first home run as Storyhan throws over to first to check on the runner. Nothing doing. Degler has 13 stolen bases, only behind Quincy Villa, who we learned will be shut down for the year. The 1-0, fastball low, taking ball 2. 2-0 count on Charlie Degler, and Storyhan still struggling a bit with command.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he tries to recover in this one. Nothing seems to be working for him at the moment.
Degler on a 13-game hit streak. The 2-0 pitch, fastball finds the strike zone over the middle. 2-1 on Charlie Degler, who's also now riding a 15-game on-base streak. Has doubles in back-to-back games, which were his first doubles in a while. As he grounds it, tailor-made over to second base. Hirayama picks it up, tags the runner, throws to first in time. And that'll end the inning. So it's 1 runner on via the hit by pitch, but a double play retires 2. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning, 1-1 ball game. Top side of the 3rd inning, Crawdads and Legends all knotted up at 1. It's been a close one so far. As the left-hander Paul Wheeler still on the hill for Menlo Park. He'll face the top of the Crawdads order. Ryan Ellis, Brandon Clisby, Joey Donnelly. A part of the order that's seen a lot of changes recently. Crawdads have lost 4 guys this season, hitting over 286 at the time of their departures. As Ellis digs out of the left side, hit by a pitch and scored in the 1st inning. Lefty-on-lefty matchup. First offering from Wheeler as Ellis fouls it high in the air left side out of play. 0-1. Ellis the hero yesterday. Penciled in the top of the order. Had a huge game with a double and a single. And that single brought in 2 runs to give the Crawdads a needed win over Alameda. The 0-1 pitch from Wheeler. He deals. Fastball hard to the plate. Quickly 0-2 on Ryan Ellis. Wearing a pretty cool red undershirt that really pops out with his black uniform. Crawdads, black jerseys, gray pants. Legends in their normal green jerseys with white pants. Wheeler's 0-2 pitch, here it comes. Breaking ball outside, 1-2. As the wind picks up. Not the warmest day in San Mateo. Mid-60s temps. Ellis trying to find a new home out of the transfer portal. He's hitting .228 with the Crawdads this year. He's also walked 19 times. Good discipline. The 1-2 pitch as Ellis grounds it right side towards second base. Picked up by Filter. He throws to first in time. An athletic play from Deuce, and there's 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
It's a solid hit from Ellis to put the ball in play, but even better pitch from Wheeler. Really soft breaking ball that Ellis got the barrel to, but wasn't able to hit it hard enough to get through for a base hit.
Wheeler entered today with a 9 ERA, but he's done a pretty good job so far in a small sample size as the right-handed hitting catcher Brandon Clisby digs in. He sacrificed himself on a bunt in the first inning. It's his only time up. First offering from Wheeler is fouled off to the right side, out of play, 0-1. Clisby only has 2 hits in his last 6 games. Both those hits came in 1 game. So he wants to up his production post-All-Star break. Wheeler, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball finds its way outside, 1-1. Clisby, a unique player, can play the outfield, can catch. He's a pretty fast player for a catcher. Makes him really appealing in the order. He started in left field yesterday. Wheeler rocks and deals the 1-1. Fastball high and away, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Clisby started the year with 4 straight games with multi-hit games. Looking to find similar production now. Wheeler, the 2-1. Breaking ball just outside, 3-1 on Brandon Clisby. Plays his college ball at New Mexico State. Yet to see any action there outside of scrimmages. Wheeler takes a breath, the 3-1 pitch as Clisby fouls it high in the air right side, out of play. 3-2. That's now 3 out of the last 4 batters against Wheeler have gone under full counts, dating back to last inning. Wheeler agrees to the sign, trying to retire Clisby with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. The pitch, breaking ball in there, strike 3 called. Finds the bottom part of the zone. Clisby's down on strikes. That's now 2 Ks for Wheeler.
Tough break for Clisby there. He worked a really nice at-bat, protected on the 3-1, fouled it off, and then call doesn't go his way there at the knees.
2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. 1-1 ball game for Joey Donnelly, the lefty hitter, trying to spark a rally here. Hitting .374 on the year. Having a very good season for Walnut Creek. Unsurprising. The first pitch to Wheeler, low and in the dirt, 1-0. Donnelly 0 for 3 yesterday. Did get a board via the walk. Was coming off 10 straight games with a hit. Wheeler rocks the 1-0. Fastball finds the zone. Donnelly knew that was his to swing at as he shrugs in frustration. 1-1. Wheeler quickly agreeing to the sign. Now at the belt again. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball high and tight. Taken for a ball as Donnelly runs out of the way. 2-1. Crawdads have struggled this year versus Menlo Park. 1-4. They beat the Legends the last time they faced them. Trying to get only their 2nd win of the year against Menlo Park as the catcher Robbins running to the dugout to switch his glove. Or at least retie it. He'll use another one for the time being. You don't always see that happen.
No, that's rather unusual. See if that has any bearing on his receptions or anything like that. You're going to give him a warm-up pitch, test it out.
It's a 2-1 count on Joey Donnelly after the warm-up pitch will come now. He caught it. Looks like it's workable.
Yep.
Donnelly digs back in on the left side. The Legends are mathematically eliminated. They're 4.5 games back of 3rd place with 4 games left, so they cannot make the playoffs. They're trying to play spoiler. The 2-1 pitch from Wheeler is grounded foul to the right side into the Legends dugout. 2-2.
Yeah, they've always been a thorn in the side for Walnut Creek. Not going to let the Crawdads get away with one easy here.
Crawdads got swept at home against the Legends. Didn't beat them at all in Walnut Creek. The 2-2 pitch from Wheeler. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks to end the 3rd for Paul Wheeler as he sits down the best hitter for the Crawdads. So nobody aboard after 2 strikeouts in the top of the 3rd. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Crawdads and Legends knotted up at 1. Welcome back to the baseball diamond at CSM. Crawdads and Legends all knotted up at 1. Peter Storjahan, who's making his first start for the Crawdads, still on the hill as we begin the bottom of the 3rd inning. It'll be 2-3-4 for the Legends. James Bowes, Mitchell Birdsall, and Austin Rabago will hit in this inning. 2 righties and a lefty. Bowes digs out of the right side. Shortstop walked and scored in the 1st inning. Was driven in after the RBI single from Kazliner. Righty-on-righty matchup. Storjahan delivers the first pitch. Fastball low, 1-0. Storjahan has struggled a bit today with command. Hit a batter and walked 3. So he wants to find the zone consistently. He toes the first base side of the rubber, the 1-0 pitch. Fastball finds the zone. Down Broadway, 1-1. James Bowes, a dangerous hitter. Now in the 2-hole, played in the 3-hole yesterday for Menlo Park. The 1-0 pitch from Storjahan. Fastball again, finds the heart of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes on James Bowes, who's currently in the transfer portal out of LMU. Struggled last season with the Lions, hitting .129 in 42 games. At the belt, the 1-2 pitch from Storjahan. As Bowes fouls it out of play right side. Count stays at 1-2. No outs in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 ball game. Bases empty for Bowes, who wears 77. He's hitting .322 on the year, including 18 RBIs and 11 doubles. The 1-2 pitch from Storjahan. Bounces in the dirt. 2-2. Bowes coming into today hitless his last 2 games after a 4-game hit streak. Menlo Park's best qualified hitter on the season. At the belt, the 2-2 pitch. Bounces in the dirt again, just behind home plate. Count runs full on James Bowes, who showed his good eye in the 1st inning after taking a walk. He digs back in out of the right side. Storjahan agrees to the sign. Begins his windup, the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball low and away. That's 2 walks for James Bowes as he leads off the bottom of the 3rd inning with a base on balls, and that brings up Mitchell Birdsall with a man on first.
Tough spot there for Storjahan. Really tried to get the low away slider to work, but Bowes held up, wasn't fooled with the movement, and it wasn't over the plate enough for the strikeout.
Speaking of strikeouts, Birdsall, who's up now, struck out against Storjahan back in the 1st inning. Peter will work out of the stretch now against the righty hitter. First offering, swing and a miss. A big cut on the high fastball, 0-1. Storjahan, a guy who can really put the ball anywhere. He's 6'5", 230 pounds. Really nice frame, usually a reliever. Looks in for the sign, the 0-1 pitch. The runner goes, pitch called a strike. The throw to second base, high and away. Clisby can't get Bowes, who nabbed second. 0-2 count on Birdsall, but now some trouble for Storjahan once again.
Absolutely, Crawdads have to be careful. That's a really good effort from Bowes and the Legends. Move a runner into scoring position, try to threaten, break the game open.
Storjahan disagrees to one side, now agrees to the second. He looks at second base, the 0-2 pitch. Low and in the dirt, breaking ball, called a ball, 1-2. Clisby with a nice block behind the dish. Birdsall went to Valley Christian High School in San Jose, named an all-league catcher his senior year. Was the number 66 catcher in the state of California by perfect game, class of 2022. The 1-2 pitch as Birdsall grounds it over to the pitcher's mound. Storjahan picks it up, throws to first in time. Bowes takes 3rd on the play. Productive out for Birdsall.
Absolutely. Bare minimum what you want for the Legends. Bowes moves over 90 feet away. He's got so much speed as well. Not quite ideal, but you'll take it.
Bowes on 3rd, 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd for Austin Rabago. Storjahan will try to get out of this inning without giving up. Potential go-ahead run. Lefty hitter against the righty pitcher. Storjahan deals. Breaking ball low and in the dirt, 1-0. Rabago walked in the 1st inning. He's 0-0. He's worked his way back in the lineup after starting the season with some off days. He's hitting .250 on the year. Solid season to this point. The 1-0 pitch from Storjahan. Fastball runs inside and low. 2-0 quickly on Austin Rabago. He's a Southern California kid from Anaheim. 3 years at Hendrix College at the D3 level. Currently in the transfer portal after a .313 career mark at Hendrix. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball low and inside again. 3-0. Rabago keeps the bat on his shoulder.
Yeah, he's forcing Storjahan to make a nice pitch right here. Righty struggled all day long.
Rabago with 1 year of eligibility left, maybe trying to make a jump to the D2 or even D1 levels. The 3-1 pitch from Storjahan, breaking ball low and away, called a ball once again. It's a 4-pitch walk to Rabago, and now he has his second walk of the game. That's now 5 walks dished out from Storjahan. Runners on the corners, only 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. And not only that, he also hit a batter, so it's been free passes galore for the Legends. They want to capitalize.
And it looks like it's finally catching up to him as Menlo threatening to score here.
That brings up Cal Zemaitis, the righty hitter. Storjahan looks in, the first offering to Zemaitis. Low and away breaking ball, 1-0. Zemaitis had the RBI single in the first inning to drive in the lone run so far for the Legends. Zemaitis didn't play in any games at Pacific. Only hitting 172 this summer. The 1-0 pitch, fastball hard to the plate, called a strike. Storjahan finally gets a call, and it's 1-1. Crawdads would love to turn a double play, had one last inning. Hunter Hirayama turned it himself. Storjahan stares in, now begins the 1-1. Fastball low, 2-1. Just grazes the plate. Zemaitis was a late addition by over a month to the Legends. Debuted on July 11th. Opening day was June 6th. He had a 4-game hit streak at one point, but he's hitless in his last 3. 2-1 count on him. Runner tries to go to second. The pitch called a strike. The throw faked and throw to third instead. Clisby will give up the stolen base from Rabago. Second and third, only 1 out, and a 2-1 count now on Zemaitis. Two count on Zemaitis. The offering from Storjahan, low and inside breaking ball, 3-2. Another 3-ball count. He's already walked 2 this inning. 2 have stolen bases as well. Tough inning for Storjahan. He's trying to get out of it. No double play opportunity. Comes set on the first base side of the rubber. The 3-2 pitch as he hits it softly on the ground over to third. Calvillo barehand pickup. Throw to first in time. The run does come in to score as Bose makes it a 2-1 ball game after grazing the plate.
Yeah, a bit of a tough contact there. Storjahan couldn't get to it and try to get the out at home, so Calvillo has to go all the way from third. They do get the out at first, but Menlo with the lead now.
And Zemaitis with 2 RBIs on the day. That's the ground out and the single that drove in runners. 2-1 Legends. As that brings up Will Robbins, the catcher. He walked back in the first. Runner on third is Rabago with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Righty on righty matchup. Storjahan comes set, now delivers the first offering. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Robbins hitting .244 on the year on a 3-game hit streak. Had 2 hits yesterday. The 0-1 pitch. He grounds it softly over to third base again. Calvillo picks it up with the glove, throws to first in time, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 walks, no errors, no hits. We'll go to the top of the 4th inning, 2-1 Menlo Park. Welcome back to the College of San Mateo. Crawdads now trail 2-1 after Menlo Park put up a run last inning as we begin the top of the fourth. Cam Calvillo, Cam Taylor, and Riley Leininger will hit against Paul Wheeler. The left-hander struck out back-to-back hitters to end the top of the third inning. We'll try to extend that here as Calvillo digs out of the right side against the southpaw. Wheeler's done a good job today. Gave up 1 run in the first, but that's all. First offering to Calvillo, called a strike. Fastball hard to the plate, 0-1. Calvillo busy last inning defensively. Had 2 putouts, one with his bare hand picking up a ground ball, the other with a glove. The 0-1 pitch from Wheeler. Swing and a miss. Time breaking ball a little bit outside, but got him to go. 0-2 quickly on Cam Calvillo. Back in the starting lineup today after resting yesterday. Sitting .239 on the year. He's been an on-base threat consistently for the Crawdads. The 0-2 pitch from the windup as Calvillo grounds it on the soft pitch over to Filter at second base. Throw to first in time. 1 out in the top of the fourth.
Yet again, another soft ground ball induced. Paul Wheeler, who's been really fantastic on the mound. Just a 1 hit allowed back in the first. The line drive to Cam Taylor. Everything else has been on the ground.
Be 1 out in the top of the fourth for Cam Taylor, who had the big RBI single in the first inning to drive in the lone Crawdad run at this point. He digs out of the left side, another lefty-on-lefty matchup. First offering from Wheeler outside, 1-0. Taylor snapped his 5-game hit streak yesterday. Across that span, he had 2 multi-hit games, including 2 doubles as well. Wheeler from the windup, the 1-0. Fastball hard to the plate. 1-1 now on Cam Taylor, who had a really good 2-strike approach in the first inning. Had that RBI single to left center field and drove in Ryan Ellis. At the belt, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball low and away, called a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cam Taylor still in the portal. Summer's winding down. He wants to find his school as soon as he can. Played in JUCO a few years as well. Wheeler comes set, now kicks and deals the 2-1 as Taylor fouls off the breaking ball out of play. Left side, 2-2. Wheeler trying to continue his good work. Has 3 strikeouts on the day. 2 swinging, 1 looking. Wheeler at the belt, now the 2-2 pitch. Taylor lines it foul left side again. Count remains the same, 2-2. 1 out in the top of the fourth. 2-1 ball game in favor of Menlo Park. They could very much play spoiler today if they can beat the Crawdads. They would need all the wins they can get if they want to make the playoffs. Slow and Sonoma also trying to battle for the top spot. The 2-2 pitch as Taylor hits it high in the air, straight away left field. Line straight in the glove of Vasquez after taking 1 step back. 2 away in the top of the fourth.
A really good pitch from Paul Wheeler. He's just inducing contact that the Crawdads can't get under to lift out of the ballpark, and they can't stay through it enough to get line drives apart from Taylor's first hit.
That brings up Riley Leininger, who's trying to keep the inning alive with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Riley flied out to center field his first time up. Lefty-on-lefty matchup. The first offering from Wheeler. Inside, clips the back of Leininger, who turns out of the way. Second hit by pitch dished out by Paul Wheeler as Leininger's aboard with 2 outs in the top of the fourth inning.
Well, not quite the traditional way to get aboard, but Crawdads will take any base runners at this point, Casey. It's been quite a lull for the last 2 innings.
That's the 5th time Leininger's been hit by a pitch this year. So it'll bring up the righty hitter Joe Coupland. Struck out against Wheeler in the second inning. Righty hitter playing left field. Wheeler back to the stretch for the first time in 3 innings. First offering, fastball outside, 1-0. Coupland started in left field for the first time 2 games ago. It's another versatile player defensively. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball outside, quickly 2-0. Wheeler missing both times. Coupland, a local guy from Danville, went to San Ramon Valley High School, just practically down the road from where the Crawdads play in Monte Vista, rival high schools. The 2-0 pitch, fastball fouled straight back. 2-1 on Joe Coupland. If he can get aboard, Trey Johnson would be next. Crawdads trying to even up this game once more. It's a 2-1 ball game in favor of the Legends. We've beaten the Crawdads 4 times. The 2-1 pitch High and away, taken for a ball. 3-1 on Joe Kuplin. Kuplin as a hitter at Chabot College in 2025. 265 OPS in the 900s. Pitch to a 5 ERA as well. The 3-1 pitch, low and in the dirt, taken ball 4. Back-to-back free passes dished out by Paul Wheeler. First and second, 2 outs, top of the 4th.
Yeah, he's really struggling against the right-handed hitters. Kuplin, he didn't want to attack, left everything high, low, outside, but never went in on the righty's hands. Results in the walk, and now Johnson, a big opportunity for Walnut Creek.
Lefty hitter Johnson grounded out straight back to Wheeler in the second inning. He's looking to come up big with runners on first and second, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Lefty on lefty matchup. First offering to Johnson in the dirt, gets away a bit from Robbins. But both runners stay put as Robbins retrieves the ball just behind the opposite batter's box, 1-0. Johnson struggling a bit his last 3 games. He's hitless across that span. Had his last hit July 19th, 5 days ago. 1-0 count on him. Wheeler agrees to the sign. Looks straight back at second, now home. The 1-0 pitch. Johnson fouls it on the ground over to the right side. 1-1. Trey had a home run in the preseason, but has not left the yard in the regular season. Would love to do that at some point to not only help his stats, but also help the Crawdads, who have not had many home runs this year. Crawdads had the most big flies in the league last year, 34. But this year, the ball has not flown at the same rate. They have less than 20. Only 4 games left. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball low and away, 2-1 as Johnson takes. His eye has been a lot better lately as well. Didn't walk a whole lot early in the year. It's 4 walks his last 2 games.
Yeah, I was able to track that one well outside. Good pickup.
Wheeler agrees to the sign, comes set. Trying to get out of the inning here. The 2-1 pitch, he heaves it home. Breaking ball hard to the plate, called a strike. Count even at 2-2 on Trey Johnson. Spent his 2025 season at Skyline College. We lost to West Valley College in the Super Regionals in the 10th inning. It was a walk-off hit from West Valley that ended the Trojans' season. Skyline had a great year, though. Traded as well, hitting .331 in 2025. The 2-2. Johnson grounds it foul right side. He stays alive. Count still 2-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 4th in this 2-1 ball game in favor of the home side. Menlo Park up.
Johnson's been really good at battling deep into counts. Kasey had a couple full counts that he fouled off at least 3 fly balls and then was able to work a walk against the Merchants. Allowed him to score earlier as well.
Scored yesterday. The 4th run for the Crawdads after getting aboard, and that big Ryan Ellis hit was the difference. The 2-2 pitch. As he fouls it straight back to the screen just above us. Count remains 2-2. He's just battling off pitches.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was talking about. The way he forces pitchers to work, give him something to hit, or at bare minimum put in play, where the fielders have to make a play.
Wheeler tucks his glove in, now at the belt. Picks the leg up, the 2-2. Breaking ball just a bit low. He thought he had the call, but it's 3-2 now on Trey.
It's another good take from Johnson. Fastball well low.
Inning started with a ground out, then a line out. Back-to-back free passes since. A hit by pitch and a walk. Leininger on second, Kuplin on first. Both runners will be in motion here. There's a full count on Johnson with 2 outs. Wheeler's 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt away. Ball 4. That'll load the bases for Hunter Hirayama with 2 outs in the top of the 4th.
Now back to the Crawdads. Second baseman number 14.
Almost exactly what we were talking about, Kasey. Johnson fouls off a couple, works a really late walk on the payoff pitch. He's just such a hard guy to get out.
Would be a really opportune time right now for Hunter Hirayama's first hit. He's 0 for 5 on the year, across now 3 games. He's been aboard once via the hit by pitch. That came yesterday. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the 4th for the righty hitter. The lefty Wheeler delivers a fastball, called a ball outside, 1-0. Crawdads will certainly take what they can get. Down 2-1 in a game that feels like a must-win game. Hirayama out of St. Mary's will go to Jessup University this upcoming year. The 1-0, half swing from him, called a strike. he thinks he should have gone. Scoffed at it a little bit after. 1-1.
Yeah, that was a good offering from Wheeler up and away. Hirayama could have had a chance on it should he have swung, but wouldn't have been great contact in all likelihood.
Wheeler at the belt again, trying to get the out. The 1-1. Fastball fouled straight back. 1-2. Hirayama had a great freshman season with the St. Mary's Gales. Hit .333 in only 3 starts, but 24 total games played. Came in a lot off the bench. Struggled this past year with injuries and didn't play at all. The 1-2 pitch to Hunter is over the catcher's head. Here comes Leininger. He's going to try to score the flip. Not in time. Leininger scores. Both runners advance to second and third. 2-2 ball game.
Great base running from Riley Leininger, a guy who's got plenty of speed in that big old frame. Capitalizes on the pass ball. That's a big mistake from Wheeler.
It's a 2-2 count on Hirayama. A big mistake, like you said, and he hasn't been able to find the plate much this inning since retiring Calvillo and Taylor. No action in the Legends bullpen, though. They'll let him ride this out for now. Hirayama still wanting a hit. The 2-2 pitch. He grounds it hard on the left side, over to short. Picked up by Bose, throw to first in time. Crawdads get a run on 2 walks and a hit by pitch. They leave 2 on. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 ball game. Beginning of the bottom of the 4th inning coming up. Ray Olivas to take over on the hill. He's the 3rd UCSB pitcher to pitch so far in this game. Paul Wheeler for the Legends, and then of course he recovered for Peter Storjahan. It'll be 7-8-9 for Menlo Park, facing off against Olivas, who carries a 3.6 ERA into today. He's normally a starter. 2-2 ball game. Both teams knotted up after the Crawdads scored on the wild pitch last inning. Righty hitter against the righty pitcher. First offering to Filter, lone in the dirt, 1-0. Filter popped out to first base his first time up. Hitting .231 on the year. He's been hot as of late. Hits in 4 of his last 5 games. The 1-0. Swing and a foul ball straight back to the screen. 1-1.
I believe it's overpowering fastball, high 80s, low 90s, and that's a hammer curveball he deals in on these right-handed hitters.
Leave us on the first base side of the rubber. The windup, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Slow breaking ball. 1-2. Filter struggled to start the year. Only had 2 hits his first 9 games. He's been better lately. Wanting to pick up his production as the season comes to a close. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball in the dirt. 2-2 with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. Crawdads and Legends with a lot of close games this year, including the last time they played. This one might be no different. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball skied up in the air, center field. Johnson makes the catch after running in about 6 feet. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good breaking ball there from Olivas. Soft contact as Filter was well under it. It's on time, but not able to flush it into anywhere.
That brings up the righty hitter, Zach Vasquez. Grounded out to second base, his first time up. Only 17 years old. Had a 7 perfect game grade out of Vail, Arizona. Cienega High School, the first offering. Breaking ball swung on and missed low in the zone. 0-1. He's also a two-way guy, but has struggled pitching-wise, Vasquez has. 16 ERA this summer. The 0-1 pitch from Olivas. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball, same spot. Quickly 0-2.
2 really nice curveballs early in this count to Vasquez. Wouldn't be surprised to see a high heater from Olivas get the punch out.
Vasquez with 4 hits on the year to a tune of a .444 average he carries into today. The 0-2, another breaking ball, that time missing. 1-2. And there you go. There's the breaking ball. He went back to it. Vasquez said, I know those first 2 might have been called balls, and so wisely takes. Now 1-2. Olivas still in control. Begins his windup. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball low and away. Count even at 2-2. You don't normally see 17-year-olds suit up in the CCL, but there are a few exceptions. Vasquez is one of them. Born in 2007. Olivas covers his face with the glove. The windup, the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 call. Vasquez frozen on the fastball hard of the plate. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th.
Well-placed heater from Ray Olivas on that outer third against the right-hander. He's magnificent at commanding his pitches. When he wants to go somewhere, he goes somewhere for the most part.
First strikeout for Olivas. That brings up Ryan Cartwright, the designated hitter. He was hit by Peter Storyahan 2 innings ago. So Olivas disagrees with the first signing to the righty hitter. Now the first offering. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Outside part of the zone, 0-1. Cartwright, a Wheaton College guy. Played some ball at Headfirst Academy. Crawdads faced that team early in the year. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball inside, 1-1. Cartwright only has 1 hit his last 5 games. Hasn't played till now in 5 games. 5 days. So he wants to make some noise. The 1-1 as he hits it high up in the air behind home plate. Clisby trying to track it down. He'll make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Ray Olivas as he gets some easy outs here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th. 2-2 game. 2-2 ball game here at the home of the Legends in San Mateo. Crawdads trying to break this game open in the top of the 5th. New pitcher, Taru Khan. He's had a tough season so far for the Legend with a 14.21 ERA. He'll face the top of the Crawdads order, starting with Ryan Ellis. Khan, a right-hander, rising junior at Ohlone College, where he has a career ERA in the mid-4s. Ellis 0 for 1, hit by pitch and grounded out. Khan comes set on the first base side. Now begins the windup. First offering to Ellis, low fastball taken for a ball, 1-0. Ellis trying to be the catalyst he was yesterday. It's a close ball game. This game similar to the last one. It's a 2-2 ball game nearly the whole way yesterday. The 1-0 pitch from Khan as Ellis skies it to straightaway right field. A bit of a run back for Rabago. It's going to hit off the top of the wall. Ellis around first. He's digging for second. He'll be in standing. Back-to-back games with a clutch double for Ryan Ellis. He's into second base to start the top of the 5th.
Man, Ellis smacked that ball from Khan. An upstairs fastball that he takes on the pull side. Literally, Casey, 3 feet from being out of the park.
The wind definitely a factor once again, as we've said that all year. As Brandon Clisby digs in, Khan in a bit of trouble now. 2-2 ball game with a man at second. Clisby the right-hander at the dish. He bunted in the first inning, sacrificed himself, and struck out. Righty-on-righty matchup. Khan looks at second. Now from the stretch, he fires home as he hits Clisby in the back. That's now the 3rd hit by pitch that the Crawdads have endured. It'll be first and second, nobody out in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, tough day command-wise for the Menlo Park bullpen. Lots of batters hit, 3 walks in addition. We'll have to try and clean that up against a dangerous Crawdad lineup. They love to hit.
Speaking of dangerous, Joey Donnelly, the lefty hitter, up against Khan. He's given up a double and a hit by pitch. Donnelly 0 for 2. He's trying to get back to his pinnacle after going 0 for 3 yesterday. Khan set at the belt, looking at second. Now he fires the first offering to Donnelly. Breaking ball low, 1-0. Crawdads 1-4 against Menlo Park this year. Beat them here the only time on July 14th, only 10 days ago. Carson Timothy had a great outing for the Crawdads. They want to get back in the win column. Legends eliminated from the playoffs. They want to play spoiler. Khan at the belt. Oh, he kicks and deals the 1-0. Donnelly fouls it straight back. 1-1. Speaking of pitching woes, Menlo has a 6 ERA as a team. They beat the Seagulls 2 days ago and only held them to 2 runs. So maybe the pitching trying to find its footing here late in the year. But like you mentioned, dangerous situation for Khan. Brings the glove up. Now back down to the belt. The 1-1 pitch to Donnelly. Swing and a miss. Low and away breaking ball. 1-2 on Joey. Crawdads' offense has not been stellar as of late, but 4 runs were enough yesterday. Halen Guerrero credited with the win on the mound after coming in relief and being nearly spotless in the later innings. Khan's 1-2 pitch. Donnelly swings and misses at the outside breaking ball. That's 2 Ks on the day for Donnelly. 1 out in the top of the 5th with runners still on first and second.
Some good pitching from Khan there. He's not really putting anything over the plate. The deception is moving everything away. Hasn't gone really up and in since that at-bat to Ellis. First pitch took it almost deep.
Right-handed hitter Cam Calvillo digs in. An opportunity to drive in a runner. Calvillo 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. Khan throws back to second, trying to get Ellis, who slides back in headfirst safely. Calvillo trying to be the clutch contributor he has been historically for the Crawdads. Had 3 seasons with the Crawdads where he hit nearly 400. His best being 379 in 2022. Hitting 239 this year. Khan looks at second. The first offering to Calvillo. Breaking ball low in the zone. Called a ball though, 1-0. Calvillo spent time at Ohlone College, Gonzaga. He's now at Cal State Northridge. He's been able to carve out a good role for himself, hitting over 300 last year. Look back at second from Khan. Now fires the 1-0 as Calvillo laces it up the middle into center field for a base hit. Ellis around third. He's going to come around to score. Clisby into third base. Calvillo stop sign at first. Crawdads retake the lead, 3-2, with still just one out in the top of the fifth.
Great piece of hitting from Cam Calvillo. Just goes right up the middle in that right-handed swing. Hard line drive. Tough play from both Filter and Bose. Neither can get there. It's a good small ball from the Crawdads.
Hit that one straight up the middle, nearly tapped second base. As it's runners on the corners, one out top of the fifth. Kahn struggling after coming out of the pen. Crawdads with the lead, 3-2 for Cam Taylor. Hitting out of the left side. He had an RBI single in the first. Trying to add on even more. Kahn peering at third, now home. The first offering to Taylor, breaking ball inside, 1-0. Cam, one of 5 lefty hitters in the order today for the Crawdads. Wheeler, the starting pitcher for Menlo Park, was a lefty, but the Crawdads got him out of the game. They're trying to extend their lead. They only lead by 1. Kahn looks in, the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball low, 2-0 to Taylor. He's been an on-base machine for the Crawdads. OBP just under 400. 24-game on-base streak. Had that single earlier in the game. Hitting has picked up as of late as well. Kahn checks in, the 2-0 runner tries to take off for second. Calvillo will be tagged out, trying to steal second, and that's a big out number 2. Runner still on third with 2 outs in the top of the fifth.
Yeah, late jump there from Calvillo and a really nice pop and throw from Wilt Robbins behind the dish. Called a strike at the plate as well.
Yeah, 2-1 count now on Cam Taylor. Still has an RBI chance with Clisby over at third. Cam Calvillo is trying to eliminate the double play chance. The 2-1, high and away, 3-1. Riley Leininger would be next. He's a guy who's been productive as of late as well. Taylor most recently in Eastern Kentucky, a program that only won 11 games last year out of 55. The 3-1, breaking ball inside, ball 4. Taylor's walked. He goes to first. Now runners on the corners again in this inning. Top of the fifth, 2 outs.
Kahn, like I kind of mentioned earlier, his struggle to hit the strike zone, everything has been kind of pitching around it. He's able to get Donnelly to bite as he was looking for something, trying to get a hit on the day. But now he'll have to be really careful with Leininger, who's got a big left-handed stroke.
Lefty hitter Leininger digs in, hit by a pitch and scored in the fourth. Flying out to center in the first. Kahn trying to settle in. Kicks and deals the first offering to Leininger, and he hits it high in the air, right center field. Degler racing to it, and he'll make the catch from center field after taking steps to his left. Crawdads get one, they retake the lead. It's 3-2 Walnut Creek. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning after Walnut Creek gets a run on 1 hit, a walk, and a hit by pitch here on the Crawdad Streaming Network.
Back here live for the bottom of the fifth. Charlie Limoncelli, Kasey Kazliner on the call. Walnut Creek up 3-2 on the Menlo Park Legends here in San Mateo. Lineup turns anew for Menlo Park in the home half of the fifth. Charlie Degler, James Bowes, Mitchell Birdsall facing the righty Ray Olivas for Walnut Creek. Olivas came in the bottom of the fourth, relieved Peter Storjahan. Saw 3, retired 3. 2 via the pop out, 1 via the strikeout. Lefty Degler has been aboard once today, a leadoff double back in the first. Was later caught stealing. Also grounded into a double play in the second. Left-handed advantage for Degler as Olivas turns and deals. The fastball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Olivas, the 2025 All-Star selection for Walnut Creek, one of 3 pitchers selected to go to Compton in that showcase for the league. He's been magnificent this year. The 1-0 to Degler. Breaking ball low. 2 balls and no strikes. Olivas, this is his 8th appearance. He's 1-1 with a 3.6 ERA in 15 innings, 14 Ks, just 2 walks. Now the 2-0 to Degler. Breaking ball hit soft on the ground to second. Hirayama collects the throw to first in time. 1 man retired. That's 4 straight for Olivas in his relief appearance today.
Hey, he's done a really good job out of the pen, inducing soft contact and not giving anything up.
It's what he's done all year. It's only been 1 game for Olivas. He started on July 8th against these Legends, went 4 innings, allowed 6 runs on 8 hits. Those have been the only earned runs on his season. As Bowes steps in from the right side, has walked twice against Storjahan. Olivas winds and deals as Bowes grounds it foul on the third base side. 0-1.
A little bit of an out-of-town scoreboard. Blues down 3-0 to the Philippines baseball group. And then the Merchants and Seagulls scoreless early, but the Seagulls with 2 on, nobody out in the top of the third.
The 0-1 to Bowes from Olivas. Breaking ball fouled away on the right side. Crawdads faithful want to be paying attention to the scoreboards around the league. Walnut Creek, a game back on San Luis Obispo and a game ahead of Alameda at the moment. We'll see what happens after CCL action is over today. The 0-2, breaking ball below the knees on Bowes. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Very important to watch, and right now it just matters more for the Crawdads to take care of business now.
If they win out, they control their destiny in the CCL North. The 1-2 from Olivas. Fastball hit hard into right field, down for a base hit. Donnelly collects, throws in, but Bowes has been aboard 3 times. 1 for 1 technically.
Hey, he's had a great game so far. 2 runs as well on his day. You know, he'll be vying to maybe nab second here.
It's always a tough out, no matter who's playing against him. 1 out base runner for the Legend. It's Mitchell Birdsall up, 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out against Storjahan, facing Olivas for the first time. Birdsall, the San Jose native, originally started with the Orange County Riptide in the CCL South this year. Came up to play closer to home. First offering to him, fouled back on the heater. No balls, 1 strike to Birdsall, playing first base today. Originally a catcher, currently at San Jacinto College North. Olivas looks in, has the call, the 0-1. Breaking ball called a strike on the inner third. 0-2 count to Birdsall, the 6'3", 200-pound righty. Hitting 263 on the year with both Riptide and the Legends. The 0-2 runner goes, swinging a foul tip into the glove. The throw to second, not in time, but Birdsall retired on strikes. There's 2 down.
Thought we might see a throw him out, or strike him out, throw him out situation, but Clisby just a little late on it.
Yeah, Bowes had a nice jump over at first. It's now an RBI chance for Austin Rabago, the left-handed right fielder. He also has walked twice today, stole a bag as well in the third. Quick battery meeting between Clisby and Olivas on the hill. Rabago enters today a .250 hitter in 28 games for Menlo Park. He's been one of their best, 17 runs driven in, 6 extra bases. Currently riding a 2-game hitless streak.
And that's big for Bowes to steal another base, especially in the absence of Quincy Villa.
Yeah, Villa 32 swiped bags, but done for the season now. Olivas steps off. I want us to chat with Clisby again. Second battery meeting for the first offering to Rabago. I believe it's the 6'1", 175-pounder from Stockton, a rising sophomore at UC Santa Barbara, where he played in 18 games this spring, 1-1 with a 4.04 ERA. Struck out 29, walked just 7 with the Gauchos. Righty peers to second. First pitch to Rabago, fastball fouled away on the left side, out of play. Some wind blowing out from home into left field. See if that impacts anything here for the Legends, trailing by 1. 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Bose at second. The 0-1 to the lefty. High fly ball in the right side of the infield. Taylor from first calling for it, and he puts it into the glove. He stumbles and falls backwards, but the out is made. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Crawdads trying to extend the 1-run lead right after this. Back for the top half of the 6th inning. Crawdads leading by 1 over the Menlo Park Legends as they're up to bat. Joe Coupland, Trey Johnson, Hunter Hirayama. 7, 8, 9 will all see at bats against Tiru Khan. The right-hander came in to start the top of the 5th, allowed 2 hits, 1 run scored on the Cam Calvillo single. Also had 2 free passes, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch. Righty Coupland steps in 0 for 1, walked in the 4th, struck out swinging in the 2nd against the lefty Wheeler. Khan at the belt, kicks and deals to Coupland. Slow breaking ball below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes. Coupland, the Chabot College Gladiator, did .265 this spring in Hayward, 38 games played, 31 runs driven in. The 1-0 from Khan, fastball away, 2-0. Coupland, a two-way guy for Walnut Creek this summer, 14 games as a batter, hitting .184 entering today's contest. Was hitless on Tuesday against the Merchants, but had games with back-to-back hits before that. As he takes another fastball upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Khan, a guy who's struggled all season long for Menlo Park, 14.21 ERA. As he winds and delivers a 3-1, Coupland hits it softly on the ground over to third base. Samitis collects, throws to first in time.
Unlucky for Coupland on a very hitter-friendly count, and especially in a game like this, hits it straight into the dirt.
Yeah, not what he was looking for there. 1 down in the top of the 6th, the lefty Trey Johnson up to bat. Center fielder for Walnut Creek, 0 for 1, pardon me. Grounded out to the pitcher in the 2nd, walked in the 4th. Looking for his first hit in a couple of days. Johnson, no hits in his last 3 games. First offering to him, fouled on the ground, first base side. Skyline College man had a stretch from June 26th to July 19th where he was 11 for 46 in those 12 games. Was really on a tear, but has cooled off as in the latter parts of this season. The 0-1 from Khan, breaking ball away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Trey Johnson. Berkeley native, a rising sophomore at Skyline College. The 1-1 offering to him. Breaking ball upstairs. 2-1. Johnson has assumed the starting center fielder job, had that early in the year, then Sam Jenkins saw some action there. The 2-1 from Kahn. Breaking ball this time gets into the belt level. 2-2. But since Jenkins' departure, it's been all Trey Johnson out in center. He's performed admirably defensively. The 2-2 from the righty Kahn. Johnson hits it hard on the right side of the infield, through for a base hit. He was due, and finally he gets one. One out base runner for the Crawdads, and it brings up Hunter Hirayama.
They hit it right to where no one was in between first and second, and again, the Crawdads know that one run is likely not going to be enough. At least one run lead is not going to be enough to win this game. They need support.
I'll try to look for some here. Hirayama 0 for 2 today, a deep fly out and a ground out. First offering from Kahn. Flared into shallow left center field, down for a base hit. That's the first of Hirayama's career as a Crawdad. It only took him 3 games, but nice contact there off the baby blue bat.
Yeah, that's nice. And again, the wind really picking up right now. That actually might have helped him, because if the wind was blowing out, that might get to the glove of Vasquez, but instead drops right in front of him.
First Crawdad hit for Hirayama. Lineup turns over. 2 aboard after 2 straight singles. With 1 down in the top of the 6th, it's Ryan Ellis, guy who's already doubled today. The first batter that Kahn saw back in the top of the 5th. A deep double into right field. First offering to the lefty, fastball up and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Ryan Ellis. The 3rd-year Crawdad was clutch last night. Had a go-ahead 2 RBI single in the top of the 9th against the Alameda Merchants. Also had a leadoff double in that game. He's really turned it on of late. Now hits in 3 straight games for him. Kahn peers at second. The 1-0 to Ellis. Hit high in the air, right center field. Rabago going back at the warning track, and it's all gone! Ryan Ellis, a 3-run shot to put the Crawdads on top.
I don't know what Ryan Ellis is eating right now, but it's working.
Clearly, 2 extra base hits in this game. 6-2 Walnut Creek. That's the break they needed, Kasey, courtesy of Ryan Ellis.
I mean, he struggled a bit earlier, and he's completely rewritten his woes.
Now back to the Crawdads. Catcher number 27, Brandon.
Still only 1 down in the top of the 6th for Brandon Clisby. Righty-righty matchup here against Kahn. First offering to Clisby, inside fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. That one crushed off the bat. Ellis has owned Turu Kahn in this appearance. Missed a home run by 3 feet the first time, gets it over the wall on the 2nd try. The 1-0 to Clisby, breaking ball away, 2-0.
Same spot pretty much. Like you said, a little bit more distance, but right past that 367 sign out in right field.
Now the 2-0 to Clisby. Fastball called a strike at the knees, 2-1. Kahn trying to recover after the bases clearing home run. Kicks and fires the 2-1 to Clisby. Slow breaking ball fouled back. Clisby just got a tip, and that one hits the groin area of Will Robbins, the catcher.
That doesn't feel too good.
No, not at all. Either way, it's a 2-2 count against the Crawdad catcher. Clisby, CCL All-Star selection, his first year in the league this summer with the Crawdads. Entered today, a .237 hitter in 18 games. Only has 2 hits in his last 6. Bit of a slump for him, but prior to that, he was having hits pretty much every other day. Hitting .300 at the time he was selected to be an All-Star. Kahn readies on the first base side of the rubber. The 2-2 to Clisby. High chopper over to Robbins, and it's called foul. Bounces on the left side of the third base line. So they'll do 2-2 again. Clisby, the New Mexico State man, redshirted this spring. He dealt with a knee injury in the fall, prohibited him from seeing any playing time with the Aggies in 2025, but he keeps the year of eligibility. Kahn has the call from Robbins. The 2-2 comes home. Clisby waves at it, hits it softly on the ground to second. Filter picks it up and puts it into the glove of the first baseman Birdsall for the out. So still 2 down in the top of the 6th. Brings up Joey Donnelly from the left side.
Joey Donnelly.
Donnelly struck out swinging against Kahn his first at-bat against the pitcher in the 5th. Donnelly 0 for 3 on the day. He was 0 for 3 yesterday against the Merchants. First pitch hit well into left field. Vasquez going back at the warning track, and he puts the glove to it. Finally, Menlo Park escapes the inning, but not before the Crawdads add 3, courtesy of the Ryan Ellis jack. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Menlo trying to cut into the lead right after this. Back for the home half of the 6th. Crawdads leading by 4, courtesy of the 3-run Ryan Ellis bomb. And in comes Dylan McShane, the 6'9" right-hander for the Crawdads. Relieves Ray Olivas after 2 innings of 1 hit ball for the previous righty. McShane facing the heart of the Legends order, 5'6", 7" up Kalzamitis. Will Robbins, Deuce Filter. McShane's been up and down for the Crawdads this year, making his 8th appearance now. First offering to Zamitis. Hit weakly on the left side of the infield. Calvillo calling for it at third, puts it away.
Oh, boy.
That's exactly what the Crawdads need the rest of the way. They have the run support to work with. Just get those quick first pitch outs.
Absolutely. That's something McShane has had a bit of trouble with, Casey. 1-2 on the year with a 6.13 ERA, 7 appearances, 6 starts. He's gone 14 2/3 innings entering this one. His last outing a bit rough. The first offering to Robbins, though. Fastball upstairs, 1-0. McShane last pitched against the Stompers on Sunday. Went a third of an inning. 5 runs allowed, 2 earned on one hit and 2 walks. Another fastball to Robbins, 2-0. McShane originally went to University of Oregon at a high school in Stockton, now at University of the Pacific. The 2-0 to Robbins, a breaking ball low. 3 balls and no strikes to the Legends righty. McShane, high 80s to low 90s fastball, has touched 94 on the year. Also a big sweeping slider. The 3-0, fastball down the pipe. Get me over, and a 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Inside fastball. Robbins walked on 5 pitches, the first base runner that McShane has allowed on the day.
Not a bad miss. That was a close pitch. Just got to get through the bottom part of this order that hasn't done much today yet.
Now 1 out base runner for Deuce Filter, who's 0 for 2. Lined out to first base in the first, then hit a fly ball into center field in the 4th inning. Everything that McShane throws moves. Big 2-seamer plus the slider. Struggles to locate at times. First offering to Filter, a fastball upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. McShane has the call from Clisby on the first base side of the rubber. Here's the 1-0. Fastball fouled back. 1-1 count to Filter. Santa Clara guy hitting .231 entering this contest. 21 games appeared in for the Legends. 5 runs driven in on 9 hits. The 1-1 from McShane. High and in fastball, the back pick to first, not in time. 2 balls and 1 strike to Filter. Son of Santa Clara head coach Rusty Filter. McShane, the rising redshirt senior at the Pacific. Didn't play there this spring with some injuries. The 2-1 fastball misses above the letters. Hitter-friendly count to Filter. Robbins at first via the walk. A big lead. McShane kicks and deals. Hits the back of Filter with the fastball. So 2 straight free passes from Dylan McShane. Face the righty Zach Vasquez up next. The Crawdads have to be careful here. They gave themselves some insurance. They lead by 4. But Menlo Park has shown they can quickly evaporate any lead.
That's 5 hit by pitches across both teams so far.
That's right, Casey. 2 for the Crawdad pitching staff, 3 for the Legends pitching staff. McShane looks in, an exhale. First offering to Vasquez. Fastball hits softly on the ground to first. Taylor collects, he'll take it to the bag himself for the out, but both runners advance.
Now back to the Legends.
It's definitely what you wanted though there for McShane. Soft contact ground ball. Now you just need 1 more.
Yeah, you don't want to give up a hit here and bring the game back to 2 runs potentially, basically negating Ryan Ellis's home run potentially. Got to get Cartwright out, 9-hole guy though.
So here comes the designated hitter Ryan Cartwright. 0 for 1, a hit by pitch, and a pop-up to Clisby, the catcher. McShane agrees to Clisby's sign here. Kicks and fires. A fastball at the head level. 1 ball and no strikes. Cartwright, 17 games for Menlo Park this summer. .235 hitter. 5 runs driven in, 13 Ks, just 1 walk. The 1-0 from McShane. Fastball in the opposite batter's box, 2-0. This has kind of been the gist on McShane for his entire summer ball career, Casey, is can he throw strikes? When he throws over the heart of the plate, the movement is nearly unhittable. But when he can't locate, he walks a lot of guys. The 2-0 from the righty, fouled back. Cartwright upset with himself. He thought should have had a hit there on the high heater. Instead, it's a 2-1 count. Robbins at third, Filter at second. McShane winds and delivers the 2-1, swing and a miss. Blows the fastball past Cartwright. McShane last played collegiately at Oregon in 2023. Dealt with 2 injuries in the prior seasons. 2-2 fouled away by Cartwright into the right side, out of play. Pardon me, 2 subsequent seasons for McShane. He has dealt with injuries and hasn't played. But his freshman season at Oregon, 21 appearances out of the bullpen for the Ducks, 1-2 with a 9.0 ERA in 21 innings. Righty sets below the belt. High kicks and deals the 2-2, swing and a miss. Gets Cartwright on the slider. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Crawdads leading by 4, trying to add even more insurance over the Menlo Park Legends. We'll have that action right after this on the Walnut Creek Streaming Network. Back for the top of the 7th. Crawdads leading by 4 over the Menlo Park Legends. Heart of the orders you up. Cam Calvillo, Cam Taylor, then Riley Leininger. The righty Tiru Khan still on the bump, trying to get through 3 innings of work. Has allowed 4 runs total, 3 of them via the Ryan Ellis home run. First offering to Calvillo, bounces in front of home plate, 1-0. Calvillo 1 for 2 on the day, walked in the first, grounded out in the 4th, and then had that RBI single in the 5th. That one allowed the Crawdads to take a 3-2 lead. The 1-0 to the Cal State Northridge guy. Hit softly on the ground to shortstop. Bose collects, throws to first in time.
It's a really strong throw from Bose. Impressive stuff.
Absolutely. Every time the Crawdads have faced him, he's made some really nice throws on that left side of the infield.
Cam Taylor.
So 1 down in the top of the 7th for Cam Taylor. Left-handed hitter for the Crawdads. Also 1 for 2 with an RBI single, but that one came in the 1st. Since then, Taylor flew out to left and walked in the 5th. Khan kicks and fires. The first offering to Taylor, a breaking ball low. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 down in the top of the 7th.
A little bit of a score update. Blues have tied it against the Philippines, 3-3, bottom of the 3rd.
That one definitely something to keep an eye on. The 1-0 to Taylor. Breaking ball up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Taylor has been aboard in all 25 games he's played in for the Crawdads this summer. Entered today hitting .241. Had a 5-game hit streak snapped last night. The 2-0, upstairs fastball. And now Taylor hits in 7 of his last 10 games. He's really changed up his approach. He's been able to go the other way, like he did earlier today on that RBI single. The 3-0 from Khan. Fastball down the pipe. 3 balls and 1 strike. Still a hitter-friendly count for Cam Taylor, the Georgia native. Grew up 30 minutes outside of Atlanta. 3-1 from Kahn, ball 4. Curveball bounced 6 inches in front of home plate.
And hit the umpire again. He's taking a beating today.
Yeah, quite a few offerings from both pitching staffs have hit the home plate umpire. But a 1-out base runner for Riley Leininger. 0 for 2 today, a hit by pitch and 2 flyouts to center field. Leininger, one of 4 position players selected to the 2025 All-Star team for Walnut Creek, hitting .250 in 31 games. First offering driven into shallow center field, down for a base hit. Taylor's rounding second, he'll go into third. Leininger will have to retreat back to first. Now he's caught in a pickle. Bose held it up. Now they'll throw over to the covering filter. Taylor heading from home, he'll score. Leininger still not out. Finally, he's tagged by Birdsall. Bit of a base running blunder, but the Crawdads get one more across, 7-2.
I'd actually take that, honestly. You have a opportunity to score. Obviously, Leininger caught in a bit of a pickle, but now you're guaranteed a run.
Crawdads extend the lead to 5. That's the bottom line. And with 2 down, no one aboard. It's Joe Coupland from the right side. Leininger will get his first hit of the day. Now working a 3-game hitting streak. First pitch from Kahn to Coupland, swing and a miss. Leininger has doubles in each of his last 2 games. He's yet to get an extra base hit today, but Crawdads might have another chance later on. Either way, it's the 0-1 to Coupland. Hit high in the air, straightaway center field. Looking back is Degler. No chance, that one's gone. Joe Coupland, a solo shot to make it 8-2 Crawdads.
It's his first home run since the first game of the season. What a time to do it. Crawdads continuing the rally.
Second of the year for Joe Coupland, and the second home run on the day allowed from Tiru Khan. Crawdads really capitalizing today in Menlo Park. This is a game that they needed to stay hot after the win last night in Alameda. Now a big 6-run lead in the top of the 7th. Here comes Trey Johnson with 2 down. First pitch to the lefty. A strike at the knees. Coupland now has hits in 3 of his last 4 games. He's really turned it around late in the season for Walnut Creek when he's been needed. Kahn kicks and fires. The 0-1 to Taylor. Pardon me, to Johnson is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Johnson, 1 for 2 as he swings and misses at the 1-1. A low breaking ball from Kahn as he tries to get out of this inning. Johnson singled in the 6th, later scored on the Ellis home run. Prior to that, walked and grounded out. Kahn winds and delivers. The 1-1 to Johnson. Hit hard on the ground over to first base through the infield. 2 singles on the day for Trey Johnson. Now a 2-out base runner for Hunter Hirayama. Got his first hit as a Crawdad in the last inning. A single.
The hitting is contagious right now for the Crawdads, especially at the bottom of the order. You love to see this if you're Brant Cummings, because you know top of the order's done a good job. How about the bottom as well?
It's so important to get some momentum late in the season, Casey. Crawdads need to win as many games as they can with 4 remaining. First offering to Hirayama. Breaking ball hard of the plate, strike 1. Former St. Mary's Gale got his first hit earlier today. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He's 1 for 4 entering today's contest in 2 prior games. The 0-1 from Kahn. Hirayama hits it foul off his back foot. 0-2. Hirayama, St. Louis High School in the Oahu area of Hawaii. 300 batting average as a senior, 3rd overall shortstop in the state. Last time he played summer ball was in 2022. Played with the Portland Pickles in the West Coast League. It's just his 2nd season of summer ball. The 0-2. fouled back on the high fastball. Still no balls and 2 strikes to Hunter Hirayama. Has been a defensive wizard in his first 3 games for Walnut Creek. He's made a couple of sliding plays to save outs. Kahn kicks and deals the 0-2, breaking ball away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hirayama.
You're making Kahn use a lot of pitches, which is big. Likely won't go for another inning.
Probably not. The Menlo bullpen already taxed. See who they go to next. The 1-2 to Hirayama. Breaking ball hit high in the air into left field. Vasquez going back. If it's fair, it's gone. And it is! No, it's not. It's just foul.
I thought that was fair.
Me too, Casey. Me too. I thought that was going to be the 3rd home run of the day. Instead, it's 1-2. But a great hit from Hirayama.
I could have sworn that was on the right side of the pole.
I could too, my friend. I genuinely perplexed. So we'll go back, a 1-2 count to Hirayama. Kahn comes home. Hit hard on the ground, right side of the infield. Third baseman Zamitis collects, throws to second for the out. Crawdads add a couple more via the Joe Coupland home run and the Riley Leininger RBI single. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Menlo down by 6. Back at the College of San Mateo for the bottom of the 7th. Crawdads leading by 6 over the Menlo Park Legends, courtesy last inning of the Joe Coupland solo blast and the Riley Leininger RBI single. New pitcher for Walnut Creek, Cam Krogan, the 6'4" right-hander from Pepperdine, will face the top of the Legends order. Degler, Bose, Birdsall due up. Krogan making his 17th appearance on the year for Walnut Creek, a 4.5 ERA, as Degler hits a soft ground ball over to first. The throw to the covering, Krogan not in time. Infield single for Degler to lead off this inning.
Crawdads a little too nonchalant in that play.
Suppose that happens sometimes when you're up by 6. But Crawdads, no lead is safe. Got to be careful. Right-hander Bose steps in. He's 1 for 1, 2 walks and a single. Krogan, the Danville native, he's pitched in 18 innings, 12 strikeouts to 11 walks. He's been a little inconsistent. First pitch to Bose, a slider outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
Update to the viewers at home. Seagulls up 3-0 on the Merchants in the 2nd inning. Could be potentially game-changing.
The 1-0 from Krogan, a fastball inside on Bose. 2 balls and no strikes. Krogan low 3/4 arm delivery. High 80s, low 90s fastball, and a plus slider. Righty sets, kicks and deals the 2-0. Slider runs outside. 3 balls and no strikes to Bose.
If the Merchants lost today and the Crawdads won, the Crawdads could control their own destiny even with a loss on the year again.
Definitely a situation to monitor as the 3-0 from Krogan. Inside fastball. Walks Bose on 4 pitches. He's been aboard every at-bat today.
Yeah, 3 walks and a single. I mean, 2 stolen bases as well.
So now 2 aboard, no one out in the bottom of the 7th. Mitchell Birdsall, the first baseman, is up. 0 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts swinging, and a soft ground out in the 3rd. Righty-righty matchup here. Krogan working the stretch. Sets belt level. First offering home. Slider runs away. 1 ball, no strikes. Krogan, like Joe Coupland, who hit the home run in the last half inning, playing left field, went to San Ramon Valley High School. The 1-0 to Birdsall, fouled back over towards us on the left side of the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. Krogan's appeared in 32 total games at Pepperdine, 27 of them this spring, but he struggled mightily with the waves. The 1-1, Birdsall hits a flare into shallow right field. They'll hold Degler at 3rd, but 2 singles and a walk in this inning. Bases loaded, no one out for Austin Rabago in the cleanup.
Dangerous spot. Again, Crawdads have a 6-run lead, but you don't want to give away free runs, and we saw Menlo able to come back in a few occurrences against the Crawdads this year.
Yeah, most notably the Crawdads, the first time they were here at the College of San Mateo, rallied back from a 5-run deficit, led 7-6, pardon me, entering the bottom of the 9th. Then Menlo Park walked it off to win that game. Have to be careful here this time as the leaders. First pitch from Krogan to Rabago, a slider at the feet. 1-0. Krogan looks into Clisby for the call. Rabago, the lefty, 0 for 1 with 2 walks as he takes changeup away. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now even more leverage for Rabago, 2-0 count.
Crawdads likely to allow one here just by nature of the situation, but got enough cushion, just got to try and limit the damage. The 2-0, slider inside. I believe, Casey, that's the 7th straight ball that Krogan has dished out.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Righty at the belt, the 3-0. Ball 4 in the dirt. Rabago walks a runner in. Crawdads lead down to 5. We're up 8-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Still no one out. Here comes the third baseman, Kalzamitis. Midas had the 2 previous RBIs for Menlo. A single drove one in the 1st, and he grounded out back to the pitcher in the 3rd, but a run came across. Pitching coach for Walnut Creek, Dustin Cheney, gonna go have a chat with Krogan. Casey, what do you even talk about here?
I mean, you want to pitch for a ground ball at this point. You can afford to give up another run. Seems like Krogan's trying to paint the outside part of the plate too much, and that's why he's thrown 8 straight balls, just missing the handle.
And he's not pitching to contact, so he's trying to just strike guys out, but he hasn't hit. Action in the Legends bullpen. We'll see if the right-hander who's up and warming replaces Kahn in the next half inning. Have to imagine he will after Kahn has allowed 6 runs on the day on 8 hits. Either way, here comes the Midas, the right-handed third baseman. 172 hitter this season in 8 games entering the contest for Menlo Park. Another University of the Pacific guy. First pitch from Krogan, a strike down the middle. Midas, San Jose native, graduate of Archbishop Mitty High School. The 0-1 from Krogan. Swing and a miss on the slider. This is the type of stuff we're used to seeing from Krogan. Good recovery. Let's see if it holds.
Yeah, maybe it was that conversation with Coach Cheney that got him more locked in. See where he goes here.
Looking in, the 0-2. Slider runs outside. Clisby with a nice pick. 1 ball and 2 strikes at the dish to Kalzamitis in the 5-hole. Bases juiced, no one out in the bottom of the 7th. Menlo has already walked a runner in, courtesy of Austin Robago. Krogan readies the 1-2. Another slider low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Crawdad infield playing pretty deep. They'd like to roll a pair, ideally. The 2-2. Zamitis, soft ground ball to short. Leininger collects, flips to second for 1. The throw on to first, not in time. It pulled Taylor just off the bag. Another run scores. Now the Legends just trailing by 4.
Big 2 runs, still a lot of game left. Throw was just a bit late.
Yeah, Leininger, or pardon me here, Yama was the one on the throw. Good speed there from Zamitis. Runners at the corners, 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Up now is Will Robbins, the catcher, 0 for 1 with 2 walks. First offering gets past Clisby. Krogan covering the throw in time. They catch Birdsall at the plate. Birdsall out by 5 feet. Clisby did a really nice job after that one bounced off the backstop.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the wrong decision from Birdsall, but just really unlucky on that bounce.
Zamitis does move over to second on the pass ball. 1-0 to Robbins at the dish. Clisby has the sign. Krogan fires inside. 2-0.
And a big gift for Cam Krogan as well.
Yeah, Krogan last pitched July 20th when an inning against the Stompers in that 7-3 loss. 1 earned run on a walk. 4 batters faced. The 2-0 slider outside. 3 balls and no strikes on Robbins. Krogan prior to that pitched against these very Legends on July 14th. Closed out the game, had a save. 1 inning, faced 5 batters. The 3-0 slider called a strike at the knees. 3 balls and 1 strike to Robbins, the catcher. Like I mentioned earlier, been aboard twice via the walk, grounded out to third base in the 3rd inning. The 3-1, soft ground ball to third. Calvillo collects. The throw to Taylor at first is in time. Crawdads allow 2 in the bottom of the 7th. We'll head to the top of the 8th now. Still leading by 4 right here on the Crawdads Streaming Network. Back live for the top of the 8th on the Crawdad Streaming Network. Walnut Creek
Leading off the top of the
leading
8th
by
for the
4
Crawdads.
over the Menlo Park Legends.
Designated hitter
Top of the
number
order 2 up,
2,
Ryan Ellis,
Ryan
Brandon Clisby,
Ellis.
Joey Donnelly facing the new man on the hill for the Legends, Will Marlin, the right-hander. Marlin making his 9th appearance, has a save in 11 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts to 6 walks and 10 hits. Good for a 1.63 ERA. Holding opponents to a 244 average. First offering to Ellis. Slow breaking ball upstairs. 1-0. Ellis, a monster day today. A double in the 5th, then a 3-run bomb in the 6th. At bat for the 5th time today. It's 2 for 3. The 1-0 to the lefty. Hit high in the air, right center field. Rabago and Degler chasing. It'll be Rabago to make the catch. So Ellis, 3 deep fly balls into right field. 2 of them have gone for hits. That one not quite so lucky. 1 down in the top of the 1st for Brandon Clisby now. First offering from Marlin to Clisby, a slider outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Marlin has the sign, kicks and fires. 1-0 fastball inside. 2 balls and no strikes to the Crawdad catcher. Clisby 0 for 3 today, reached on a hit by pitch in the 5th. The 2-0 from Marlin. Fouled back. 2 balls and 1 strike. Right-hander Clisby had 2 for 3 on Sunday against the Stompers. Hitless yesterday against Alameda as he takes inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Marlin has been really good out of the pen for the Legends on the season, trying to hold the Crawdads here at 8 total runs. The 3-1, swing and a miss. Marlin gets a fastball past Clisby, and now it's a full count. Clisby hit a bunt in the 1st, which moved Ellis over, then struck out looking in the 3rd, grounded out in the 6th. The payoff from Marlin. Hard fly ball into the glove of Filter over at second base on a line.
Now back for the Crawdads.
2 down, no one on in the
Number
top of
4,
the 8th for Joey Donnelly. Donnelly 0 for 4, rare from him. 2 strikeouts swinging, a ground out, and a fly out in the 6th. Donnelly has been the 3-hole hitter throughout the season for Walnut Creek. First offering from Marlin, hit high in the air, left field. Vasquez moving forward, it's in the ballpark, and he puts it away. 3 up, 3 down for the Crawdads in the top of the 8th. Led to the bottom half of the frame. Menlo Park trying to cut in to the 4-run deficit. Back for the bottom of the 8th. Crawdads still leading by 4 over the Menlo Park Legends. New pitcher Nathan Nino, the right-hander from the University of the Pacific. In for the 8th, facing the bottom of the order, Deuce Filter, Zach Vasquez, Ryan Cartwright, 7, 8, 9. Also a defensive substitution, Nico DeFazio takes over at short. Liner moves to third, Calvillo out of the game. Right-hander Nino, high-octane guy. Slow delivery. There's a slider outside on Filter, 1-0. Nino making his 9th appearance for Walnut Creek, a 5.12 ERA in 19 1/3 innings pitched. The 1-0 to Filter, a fastball high and tight, 2-0. Nino, rising senior at Pacific. Had 17 appearances with the Tigers this spring. 4 of them he started. 1-3 with a 13.81 ERA. Struggled a bit. The 2-0 to Filter. Fastball up and away. 3 balls in, no strikes on Filter, who's been aboard once on a hit by pitch in the 6th. 0 for 2 on the day. The 3-0 from Nino. Fastball at the knees, called a strike. Right-hand hurler originally went to Fresno City College out of high school. He's a native of the Fresno area. Kicks and delivers the 3-1 to Filter. Fastball jammed it on the hands, over to short. DeFazio trying to pick it up, and it misses the glove. So Filter reaches safely over there at first. See what they rule that officially. Would have been a tough play for the middle infield. But 1 aboard, no one out in the bottom of the 8th. It will officially be an error on DeFazio. Either way, Nino will face Vasquez in the 8 hole. First offering to the righty, fouled away. High heater. Vasquez 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a strikeout looking back in the 4th inning. Nino looks in, working from the stretch. Has the call from Clisby. The 0-1. Breaking ball fouled away on the right side, in the air and out of play. 0-2 to Zach Vasquez.
The Alameda Merchants got 1 back, but they still trail 3-1. Again, that potential loss for them could be huge for the Crawdads.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. Thanks for the score update there. Nino readies. Now fires the 0-2. Fastball just fouled back. Vasquez hits it off the tip of the bat. Nino, low 90s fastball and a slider. Pretty much a 2-pitch kind of guy. Going back to be a Pacific Tiger again as a senior in just a month or 2. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Gets Vasquez on the low slider. First strikeout of the day for Nathan Nino. 1 down, still a base runner aboard. That's Filter at first for the designated hitter, Ryan Cartwright.
This hasn't been a super strikeout heavy day for the Crawdads pitchers. I believe only 4 across the board, but they've gotten them in good moments, just like there.
Absolutely, that one needed. Another right-hander that Nino will face. The first offering, a slider outside. The back pick to first, not in time. 1 ball, no strikes at the dish to Cartwright. Hayward native, goes to Wheaton College. This year he had 216 in 15 games. Go back for another season there as a junior. Nino's 1-0 to Cartwright. Chopper in on the hands, hit over too short. DeFazio collects on a line. Now they'll throw back. No, they'll do it again. Looks like a balk. No, it's a double play as Filter caught out. Thought it was going to be a line drive. Instead, he's out at first base. We'll head to the top of the 9th. Crawdads trying to extend the 4-run lead. Live for the top of the ninth here at the College of San Mateo. Crawdads up to bat, leading by 4. 8-4 over the Menlo Park Legends. Nico DeFazio steps in, 4-5-6 due up. DeFazio took over for Cam Calvillo in the order, but he goes to short. Leininger playing at third base now. He'll hit third in this inning. First offering from Will Marlin to DeFazio, up and in fastball. Shortstop ducks out of the way. 1 ball and no strikes. Marlin looks into Robbins for the call. Now sets belt high. The 1-0. Another upstairs fastball. 2-0 on Nico DeFazio. DeFazio making his 14th appearance on the season, a .244 hitter for Walnut Creek on the year. Second-year Crawdad. We'll head to Houston Christian. He swings and misses on the 2-0 fastball. DeFazio originally went to, take a guess, the University of the Pacific. We've seen a whole lot of Tigers in this one, Tigers and former Tigers. Hit .210 in 29 games there in 2024 as he hits a soft ground ball to second. Filter collects, throws to first for the out. 1 down in the top of the ninth. It's Cam Taylor at first base up. 1 for 2 day for Taylor. RBI single in the first, flew out to left field in the fourth, then 2 straight walks in the 5th and 7th. Taylor has been dynamite recently for Walnut Creek. Had a 5-game hitting streak snapped last night against Alameda. He went 0 for 2. First pitch from from Marlin. In there for a strike, 0-1 on the fastball. So Taylor now hits in 6 of his last 7 games. Marlin's 0-1 to the lefty. Hit high in the air, foul territory, out of play on the left side. 0-2 count to the left-handed first baseman. That one finally lands. Pirates has the delivery now. Here's the 0-2 to Taylor. Swing and a miss. He loses his bat. It goes into the Menlo Park dugout.
I think it was actually above it.
It did go above. First base coach for Walnut Creek, Derek Nicholson, will go retrieve it. Not something you see every day, Casey.
Yeah, there's a young kid in the dugout. You don't want to hurt anybody.
No, you got to be careful. Taylor might want some more pine tar. Leininger up next. Should Taylor be retired? Looks like Leininger's going to give Taylor some pine tar. He rubs it down on the midsection of that bat, below the barrel. Extended break. Now Taylor done. He's laughing. (0-2) at the plate for Cam Taylor. Crawdad first baseman has been on base in all 25 games he's appeared in, including today. He's been aboard 3 times, a single and 2 walks. Looking for another one here. Marlin's 0-2. Fastball outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Taylor's best year collegiately was 2024 at Andrew College. 54 games played, .344 hitter, 9 homers, 12 doubles, 5 triples. The 1-2 from Marlin, up and away fastball, 2-2.
Big update in Alameda. Dominic Nahar ties up the game with a 2-run double, 3-3.
Seagulls and the Merchants battling it out there in Alameda. 2-2 to Taylor. Fastball out and away, full count. Taylor 14 runs batted in on the season. No one aboard right now with 1 out in the top of the 9th. Trying to be the first guy on in this inning. Crawdads leading 4. Love to add even more insurance. Here's the payoff from Marlin. Fouled back, high fastball. Taylor stays alive, something he's been really great at in the past couple of games. Really battled yesterday against the Merchants, worked 2 really good walks. Came around to score on the Ryan Ellis RBI single. 3-2 once again to Taylor. Breaking ball low, ball 4. One out walk for Cam Taylor brings up Riley Leininger. 1 for 3 today, an RBI single in the 7th. 2 flyouts and a hit by pitch prior to that. Leininger, the big 6'2", 225-pound righty, formerly of the Oklahoma Sooners, currently in the transfer portal. First offering from Marlin, low breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Leininger doubles in back-to-back games. Had one yesterday and one on Tuesday against the Merchants. Has 6 total on the year, no home runs. 5 of them doubles, 1 triple. Marlin kicks and deals the 1-0. Off speed and away. 2 balls, no strikes to Leininger. Started the year on a 15-game on-base streak. Snapped on June 27th against the San Francisco Seagulls. And after that, Leininger has really been hitting for power. Made a bit of an adjustment. The 2-0 from Marlin. Fastball at the belt, called a strike. Ran a little bit inside from the righty. 2 balls and 1 strike to Leininger. Now the Crawdad third baseman started today at shortstop. Just his 3rd appearance there. 2-1 from Marlin. Off speed, clips the outer third. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Taylor over there at first after the walk. Taylor picked up his 8th stolen bag earlier in the first, now tied for the team lead with Joey Donnelly. A giant leap over there at first now. The 2-2 to Leininger. Strike 3 called. Low inside fastball at the knees.
Leininger didn't agree with it. I feel like that's a call that could go either way, but a tough break.
Absolutely. So now there's 2 down in the top of the 9th. Still a man aboard. Taylor at first for Joe Coupland. Coupland 1 for 3, walked in the 4th, then a solo jack in the 7th. Added to the Crawdad lead. First pitch from Marlin, low off speed, 1-0. That home run, Coupland's 4th extra base hit of the season, his 2nd bomb. The 1-0 from Marlin. Fouled away over the Legends dugout. 1 ball and 1 strike to Coupland, starting left fielder for the 2nd time this season. First appeared there on Monday against the Alameda Merchants. Traditionally a catcher and a right-handed pitcher for Walnut Creek. He's also seen time in the DH. Marlin from the first base side of the rubber. The 1-1 to Coupland. High off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. 6', 200-pound right-hander. Hit 17 extra base hits at Chabot College this spring. 8 doubles, a triple, and 8 bombs. The 2-1. Coupland hits it high in the air. Foul territory on the right side. Robago moving towards the bullpen. It's out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down in the top of the 9th. Cam Taylor over at first. Crawdad still up by 4. Coupland looking for his 2nd hit of the year. Pardon me, 2nd hit of the day. Potentially 3rd time on base as well. Marlin, the 2-2. Slow breaking ball driven into deep left center field. Degler going back to the warning track. Goodbye! Joe Coupland strikes again. A 2-run jack and the Crawdads lead 10-2.
Wow, Joe Coupland having a day to remember. I think that's an understatement, but hits a home run out to right center, then left center, just showing his hit tool. Wow.
Impressive stuff from Joe Coupland. He has been a menace to baseballs today, Casey.
Center fielder number 16.
Still 2 down in the top of the 9th. Brings up Trey Johnson, who's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles. He's also on board via a walk in the 4th. Marlin's first offering to Johnson. High away fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Good way to add insurance. Another home run. 3 on the day for Walnut Creek.
6-run lead again.
The 1-0 from Marlin fouled back over the left side of the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike to Trey Johnson. The 1-1 from Marlin. Johnson takes outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to the rising sophomore at Skyline College. Johnson played in 41 games, hit .331 this spring, 13 extra bases, 38 runs driven in. He's got 14 ribbies on the year with Walnut Creek. The 2-1 from Marlin, high fastball. Legends bullpen has struggled all day long, Kasey. Marlin, no exception. Looked good early in this relief appearance. But after the home run, he's allowed runs just like both of his predecessors, Kahn and Wheeler. Righty delivers the 3-1, ball 4 outside. So a 2-out walk for Trey Johnson. It brings up Hunter Hirayama. 1 for 4 today. Got his first crawdad hit in the 6th, a single into left field.
He nearly hit a home run that was called foul by maybe a foot.
Yeah, back in the 7th, demolished one right down the left field line. If it was fair, it was gone, but alas, it was called foul ball despite the eye test from us. First pitch from Marlin to Hirayama, a strike at the knees. Johnson, plenty of speed over at first, 6 stolen bags on the year. The 0-1 to Hirayama, hit hard on a line over to Marlin, misses the glove, but he picks up, throws to first for the final out in the top of the 9th. Led to the home half of the frame. Legends now trailing by 6. We'll try to cut into the big deficit right after this.